Welcome to another exciting episode of Talking Beards. Tonight, our illustrious guest, Robert Edwards III. Bobby's here to talk all about the Heartland Whiskerfest Beard and Mustache competition put on by the Minnesota Beard and Mustache Coalition. Oh,
I don't think anybody got a notification.
friends of Floyd will benefit from this beard and mustache competition. It's going to be so good.
It's going to be
Tonight on Talking Beards.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? In Talking Beards world, this is going to be episode number 179 of Talking Beards. This is going to be episode number 257 of the podcast. My name is Aaron D. Johnston, and tonight we have Robert Edwards on the show. He was here, or he will be here. Robert Edwards III. He doesn't even know he's a third, but he'll find out tonight. So tonight we have Robert Edwards on the show. He is putting on the Heartland Whiskerfest coming up August 20th in conjunction with the dadgummit Minnesota Beard Coalition. I can't even remember. I think it's Minnesota, not Minneapolis. Pretty sure it's Minnesota. The whole state. But it's the Thief River Falls division of that club. And that's pretty much just Robert Edwards. I think. I don't know. We'll find out who all he's got going on up there. But We'll talk to Robert a little bit later in the episode. Like I said, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I'm in the Spokane studios. Casa de Sean Glander. Yeah, what's up, Scott Score?
What Jonathan Shields says, hey, it's Scott and that other guy.
That's right, Jonathan Shields. It's Scott and that other guy.
I'm Scott.
I'm that other guy.
I like that. That's kind of nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I'm Scott. That's the other guy. But yeah, you can find out more information by going to talkingbeards.com. There's a whole bunch of fun stuff over there. You can watch the show live.
Kyle Waller's in South Dakota right now. He's currently at the Crazy Horse Monument.
There's a Crazy Horse we used to go to for lunch all the time. There used to be naked girls there.
It's probably the same one.
That's probably it too. Oh,
yeah, Kyle Waller loves going to strip clubs in South Dakota. Everybody knows that's like his jam.
Well, it's a good place to go to strip clubs, I hear.
I love South Dakota strip clubs this time of year.
Yeah, they're so lovely.
What's up, Buffon?
But yeah, so we got lots of people in the chat room tonight. Yeah, so if anyone's interested, like we said, if you guys want to subscribe to the podcast, speaking of the podcast, last week's episode, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, with Justin Vorhauer, episode number 256. If you want to check it out, you go over to wherever you subscribe to podcasts, and that's it. That's the episode.
But the episode of Justin Vorhauer, we'll be talking about this one right here, the 10th annual Northern California Mustache and Beard Competition that's coming up Saturday, August 13th, 2022 at 5 o'clock at the California Automobile Museum. That's this Saturday.
That is this weekend.
So listen to this to hear about this. It's super simple, Scott. It's like science, but not really.
Well, we are very scientific. We use the scientific method a lot during the show, before the show and after the show. Not so much like during the show, because we don't want to seem like we're too like uncool and hip and nerdy and
right. Yeah, we try to be like super cool during the show, but before the show, we've got our beakers out, like a microscope, and we're like doing tests and stuff. We're like,
abacuses. flying this way, flying that way.
We're like E equals MC squared.
Mathematical calculations out the wazoo.
TI 82s everywhere.
Oh, speaking of Texas Instruments, they're hiring right now.
You should go work at Texas Instruments.
I should. Remember that time we talked to Brett about Texas Instruments?
That was a good time. He knew a lot about Texas Instruments. It was kind of strange.
Well, he's a smart guy too. So his first computer was a Texas Instrument something, if I remember correctly. I don't know, whatever.
I don't know. You love
I don't know. Probably.
What else have you been up to, Scott Secor, the Beardcaster? What is going on in the Beardcasters world of Austin, Texas? Just partying 24/7, like you're just barely sleeping. What have you been up to?
Well, let's see. I was in bed by 7 last night.
You're not painting a very good illusion here.
I know. Well, I know that, but which that would have been
a.m. You didn't get to bed till 7:30 a.m. Wow, you're a party.
No, 7 p.m. And that would have been what, 5 o'clock where you're at right now?
4, I think.
4? What time is it right now?
5:06.
Yeah, so it was 5 your time.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I just work's just been kicking me in the butt. I think a lot of it has to do with working in the heat, and it along the same lines of like in the wintertime when I would work outside in the cold and everything, and I get home and I just would be my butt would be kicked. I'd just be so worn out. I mean, your body's like taking the whole entire, like all of its energy to try to keep you warm and everything, and then you get in the car and you run the heater and it like gets you all like relaxed. And then by the time you get home, you take a shower and it's like all you want to do is crash. Well, the opposite is like now it's like so darn hot outside. It's like your body's like working really hard to stay cool and it's sweating and everything. And then you get in your car and it's like all air conditioning. And then like by the time you get home, it's like you're all cool and relaxed. And now my stupid drive home is over an hour long, which that really irritates the crap out of me. But it gives this will lead into something else because usually on my car ride home, I listen to podcasts a lot. So speaking of podcasts, this is really funny. But yeah, so recently I was contacted by my friend Ryan Sprague from a podcast called Somewhere in the Skies. It is a podcast all about aliens, UFOs, stuff like that. And recently he was doing an episode called I Punched an
Alien in the Face.
So he reached out to me. He's like, Scott, he's like, I need you to play a character in this podcast. He's like, I need you to read some lines. I'm like, awesome. Yeah, this would be great. So he sent me a script and everything, and I read it. And I didn't even like, it just kind of was like, it was like so fast. It happened so fast. I didn't even think about it. And then I saw that this episode popped up the other day. And so if you're interested, you can go to Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts or Spotify. Just type in Somewhere in the Skies. Look for I Punched an Alien in the Face, and you'll hear me in there doing my little part. As you can see, it says follow Scott Secor, the Beardcaster, right in the middle. But yeah, so I follow Travis Walton, if anyone knows who that is, in the show, which is really cool. So, but I punched an alien in the face.
Are you gonna play it? Or can you not?
If you want to play it, you're more than welcome, my friend.
So,
all right, everyone, here it is.
Only part is it might start in the middle, and it doesn't have a bar that I could adjust. I looked.
Well, people can get a taste of it if they want to hear the whole thing.
Here's a clip of Scott Secora's podcast debut of I Punched an Alien in the Face.
My first reaction was to grab the nearest one. I flipped him and punched him in the head. The other figure grabbed me. I turned and swung and punched him in the head. As soon as I looked back at the third figure, it was floating back out the window. Both my mom and her friends started to float up, and I blacked out. I woke up back in bed sweating, panting heavily, and my fists were red in pain. The dogs were...
Gosh.
That's really... I do sweat a lot, and my hands, I can't really make fists, but they're always in pain, so...
I mean, that was super accurate. And I think that might be like whatever you get for podcasts. It's like a Grammy or an Emmy or a Tony or whatever. You're going to get the podcast version of that.
Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God! Knock my ring light over.
That's the second time you did that.
Oh my
Gosh
God.
darn Glander.
Gosh darn it, Glander.
But yeah, so that was one of the things that happened over the past few days. But other than that, over the weekend, we went and saw who the heck did we see?
I don't
Leon
know.
Bridges.
That was Leon Bridges.
Eh,
Oh, so he's not as good as his brother Nash.
He was good. It was at the Moody Center, which is brand new, and it's a really nice venue. It sounds like
Brett.
shit. Come on, Brett.
Come on,
Yeah.
Brett.
If you go to a concert there, if you're from the Austin area and you go to a show at the Moody Center, be prepared for one of the worst sounding shows ever. It just was garbage.
So maybe you should go there and work there and tell them how to make their audio more better.
Well, what they need is not to have everything in solid concrete in there, and there's no sound dampening, so it's just a big echo chamber.
Well, you can get those foam things and just glue them to the wall.
No, there's no walls in there.
So you build walls and then you glue those foam things to them.
No. I don't like
the expert. You're the expert. See, that's why you should approach this business and say, "Hi, I'm Scott Secor, the Beardcaster. Let me fix your audio equipment. And for the low price of $99.95 an hour, I could too fix your audio stuff."
I could. So yeah, I like what Michelle says. Glue pool noodles. Well, I don't. Are we talking about something different or what?
No, we're gluing pool noodles to the wall of your venue.
Oh, okay.
But you got to build the walls first. We already established that.
So this Friday we are going to Stubbs barbecue joint downtown.
You're just a regular old freaking Austin trotter.
Yeah, I don't like it at all, but we're going to what?
I don't know why that was so funny. I don't like it at all, but
I don't like Austin at all. Like, I hate to say, I like living down here. Like, I'm not. It is just Austin's atrocious. It's just the people suck, the traffic sucks, everything sucks in Austin.
Tell us how you really feel, Scott Secor.
I am telling you. I love where I live.
These are not the views of Talking Beards. This is just the views of Scott Secor.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so we're going down to another show on Friday night. So
sweet. Who are you going to see?
Golden Dawn Orchestra, which they're like, that's where it's at, man. They're really good.
It is where it's at. I like when they were on tour with Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. I really like that.
The bookstore barbershop says, "Oh, whoa, wait, Austin is getting overpopulated." Yeah, well, that's part of the problem too. But
hey, the bookstore barbershop says, "We love you in Texas." Thanks,
Yay!
The bookstore barbershop.
We love you in the bookstores and barbershops.
So Natalie and I drove.
Okay. I guess I'm done. Never mind.
No, go ahead. What else you got? No, what else you got?
I do this every time to you. No, I don't have anything more.
We drove clear across the country. We left Wednesday at like 6 a.m. Go ahead.
Why? Or didn't it rain?
Probably.
At one point.
I don't remember.
Like, it was completely clear the whole entire way. There was like all right.
Smooth sailing, except for the bugs we hit.
So that's not clear. The bugs were hindering your view.
I cleared those bugs right out of the way. Cleared them. Looked like mud on the front of the car when we got to Glander's house, but it was bugs. Mud. So we drove across the country. We left Wednesday at 6 a.m. and then we just drove. We were supposed to go to Omaha and sleep, and then we just decided just to keep going. Thank you, Eric Schote, for offering a bed for us to sleep in, and we slept in our car instead. right south of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Slept for about 3 hours. Then we continued on, went to Mount Rushmore. And Mount Rushmore looked a little weird this time. I'm not entirely sure, like, if it has always looked like this.
I think it's probably the bottom there. That's why it looks so weird.
I don't know.
It's like the president's, like, it feels like, I don't feel like they completed their full.
Okay, so this was just part of it.
Oh,
So,
boy.
oh my gosh! So they started turning it into presidents, and then they look like this. I don't know, but we were at Mount Rushmore. Then we got back on the road, and then we were probably like an hour and a half away from Spokane Valley, Washington, and we hit 2 hours of traffic, and it was terrible.
So it's not. It wasn't a clear shot then.
No, it was clear all the way there, all the way. So that's the new and improved Mount Rushmore. But then I think what we got here Thursday, then we hung out, then Thursday night we got here. Friday we hung out, then we did pre-party stuff, and then we went bowling. And then
what'd you bowl? What was your score?
Like 122, about my average. That's usually about where I'm at. Drea Glander beat me. I had like a 122, and she had like a 125 the first game or something like that. And then the next game, she did. You could tell, like, she definitely had a deflated bowling ball, I think, or it was a hollowed out bowling ball or something. Whatever makes your ball go better. She did.
Look at that. Look at the bookstore barbershop set. It says have to run. Must be getting ready for training for a marathon or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to take a second to tell you guys you're amazing for the effort you put into the beard community. You are an inspiration. Keep doing what you do and being who you are. Y'all kick a $.
Thank you, the bookstore barbershop. We appreciate that.
We like that. Chris Parent is now here. He's like, "What up, guys?"
And Sean Glander says, "Oh, hey."
Why can't he just say it through the door?
He's probably literally on the other side of his wall, I bet. But yeah, we did this, and then Sunday we did brunch stuff at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then
Did you have donuts?
I had steak and eggs.
That's not donuts. Steak flavored donut.
But I had like 3 or 4 different types of donuts since I've been here. Like, they just keep loading me up with donuts. It's been amazing. So I've had an abundance of milkshakes and donuts this trip, and I've probably gained like 42 pounds. Sean Glander shopping. I'm in your house, Sean Glander.
He's at the grocery store.
He is. What are we getting? What do we need to tell Sean Glander to get us?
What's up, El Dorado?
That's it. We've just been hanging out at the Glander's house, and tomorrow we'll leave for Sacramento or Napa Valley. The end.
Mustard donut. What is that?
I did not eat a mustard donut. Where was the mustard donut? It was somewhere. I remember hearing.
Did you get donuts from Senor Cara de Papa?
Breaking news. Breaking news right here. You ready? Yeah, there it is. Senor Cara de Papa.
That's the best donut joint ever.
That's the best donuts ever, Tyler St. Romain. What's up, buddy?
Whoa, hot links and spicy mustard.
Where are you at, Robert Edwards? he's late.
Wow, that sounds like a crazy donut right there. That does sound terrible, Michelle Emerson. Are you in the bathtub? Don't lie.
Michelle's always in the bathtub.
Something must have happened to her because she disappeared for a long time, and then now she's back like every week for the past 3 weeks.
I'm glad she's back. Michelle Emerson,
I'm glad she's back too.
Where have you been? Glazed or sugar? So glazed all day long, glazed donuts. I don't even know what a sugar donut is. Aren't all donuts sugar donuts?
No, like they have those ones that you buy in like the three packs.
Right.
Like remember the Hostess ones? Like they would be like the plain one, and then they'd have the powdered sugar one, and then they'd have the sugar coated one that was like it was like cinnamon sugar or something on it.
I remember the powdered sugar one.
That was my favorite. I liked the powdered sugar ones when I was a kid.
I think that's Natalie's favorite. She is a powdered donut eating person when we get the Hostess ones and has the option. So,
and then I remember when they invented the donut holes.
Finish out the stay with steak and donuts. I mean, That
How
sounds
about a
good.
steak in between the donuts?
There we go.
There
All
we
right.
go.
There we go.
There we go.
Let him
There
get
we
all
go.
set up down there. We've got him.
Here we go.
All right. So we have our guest. Are you ready, Scout Sakura?
Captain Robert Edwards III is here.
Oh my gosh, Captain Robert Edwards III. Here we go.
Looks like he's going to land an airplane.
He is. So tonight we have Robert Edwards III on the show. He is take that off. He is putting on the Heartland Whiskerfest coming up August 20th in Thief River Falls, Minnesota. This will be taking place at the Eagles. Probably the stadium. Who knows? We'll find out. So tonight, let's just bring in Robert Edwards. What's going on, my friend?
Hey guys.
Wow.
I can't. Let's just break this down. How did you get the competition in the Eagles Stadium?
Well, I don't think I got the Eagles Stadium.
Oh.
The Eagles clubhouse.
No. Eagles Area 2368.
Okay.
Whoa.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
The nonprofit, not the sports team.
Oh, is this like the kind of Eagles that has like really cheap beer and alcohol?
That'd be the one.
Oh, okay. Are you a member?
I got the application. Not a member.
There you go. All right, so let's just get into this. Tell everybody who you are and just, a quick little who you are kind of thing.
All right. Well, Robert Edwards. I'm the vice president of the Minnesota Beard Moustache Coalition out of Thief River Falls, Minnesota.
I thought you were Robert the Third.
Yeah, you're Robert Edwards the Third. You didn't know? You are now.
I'll take it.
Okay, good.
Take it.
Well, wait, what you got back there? What's going on back there on the bed? Oh my, look at that.
What is this?
Oh my God, it looks like Nico.
That is the weirdest looking cat I've ever seen.
Wow. Kitty.
Oh, now she's insulted.
Who's out of here?
Jeez.
So you have a competition coming up at the Eagles there in Thief River Falls. Is this your first event that you're putting on up there?
It's my first event since stuff got weird after COVID.
So you have put on other events in that area before?
Yeah, I put on one event in January 2020. It was kind of our celebration for the founding of our little group here.
Nice.
But then of course shortly after, shortly after everything got weird.
Yeah.
COVID made it all weird.
It did.
Hey, we're working on it though. We're getting out of it ish. At least the weirding is getting back kind of on track here. But so the Eagles, what's the deal with this venue? Do you have a good space and everything there? Do they have a stage and all that good stuff?
Yeah, we're in their main dance hall. The Eagles has been really good to our little organization here, giving us free meeting spaces and kind of bending the rules a little bit, letting us, meet in their basement for free.
I mean, you can't really beat
membership, apparently.
What was that?
And without membership too, I guess it sounds like you have an application and you haven't. Do you know? Just real quick question. So so obviously you're having this event at a membership type of venue. Obviously, people don't have to be members to come to this competition. But so give us a little bit of the details about the actual event, like what time does it start? Like what's registration looking like? How many categories, judges, just a couple basic things, and we'll go from there.
Alrighty. Yeah. Well, the event starts at 4 p.m. Registration starts at 3. We are running 8 categories. We have mustache. We have 5-inch and under full beard, 5 to 10-inch full beard, over 10-inch full beard. We're also running a partial, whiskerina, a freestyle, and a kids craft category.
The basement of the Eagles. It says sound sketch, says Aaron Bird.
No. This is in the main event hall. We're not in the basement for this.
But
Those
part
are
of
just
it,
the regular club meetings.
yeah, those are sketchy. The event's not sketchy, just the meetings
No.
leading up to. Yeah. So what was the thought process of keeping it with such kind of generic little categories, like not splitting up the parcels and stuff? You're just kind of feeling it out your first year, or you think this is how you'll continue to have it?
It all depends on how, what the turnout's looking like, because we don't have a really big population up here, and I know a lot of our talent is probably going to be coming up from the cities. So yeah, I did break up the full beard categories by 3 lengths just to kind of split it up a bit, so we're not hung up on the 6 inch and under where we got 20 competitors and then like 3 in the other.
I've been to competitions that did under 12 and over 12. So you broke up those full beards pretty good, because that's not really very fair breaking up under 12 over 12. But you broke up the full beards really well. I just didn't know if kind of why you didn't break up the partials, but it would make sense that it's you're super far up there. I don't know if anyone's actually done any research and looked how freaking far Thief River Falls is, but you're basically in Canada.
We're closer to Winnipeg than Minneapolis.
Wow.
Yeah,
not by much, but technically.
But technically you are. So, yeah. So what got you into competitive bearding? You have you been doing this very long?
I've been doing it since the summer of 2019. Had a coworker when I grown out a mustache for what is it?
No Sheep November.
No, it was actually for a costume. I'm drawing a blank. The bad guy from the Gangs of New York. Bill the Butcher.
Bill the Butcher.
I grew up my mustache for a Halloween costume, and then a coworker's like, "Hey, you should come check out this competition." And then I met some of those folks, and they like right away invited me to take part in their parade, and they said, "Hey, we're with this Minnesota Beard Moustache Coalition." It was kind of like felt like I'd kind of found my tribe, and then I did the competition. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I only got second. I lost to a cat, but
hold on.
We got a story here.
Yeah, back up a couple steps and tell us.
Sit back and listen.
What do you mean you lost to a cat?
The gentleman who was with the coalition there in the mustache category, he brought his cat up there as part of his act, and his cat's name was Joe Meower.
Joe Meower.
Sounds like you have nightmares about this cat.
No. So I mean, it was my very first competition. I had a lot of fun, and then of course my next competition was nationals, where I had no hope of doing anything. So,
gosh, that was a heck of a second.
That was a heck, yeah. I went there more to just kind of like, meet some of my idols and network a little bit, and meet some of the community, and a lot of those people that I met there, like I'm continuing to like connect with now. Mm-hmm. It's just like, oh my God, hey, I know that guy. Oh, he knows this guy that live nowhere near each other.
Yeah, super crazy, man. I understand that network very much so. Was this nationals in Chicago in 19? Was your second one?
The Tinley Park, yeah.
Cool. It was a good event.
I think I got 8 out of 10 in my category, but low expectations.
John Abraham thinks mustaches are making a comeback, but John Abraham doesn't know. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure mustaches are about to be extinct.
Wow. Eric Choate's got a good one here. He says, pardon me. We've all had mustache nemesis at one point in time. We can't all say it was a cat, though.
Well, that's why Robert Edwards III was so offended when we called her a cat, because Robert's already like been beaten down with dogs like, you hate Mr. Meower or whatever that cat's name was.
Mr. Meowgie.
Mr. Meowgie. You hate all cats. And
No.
1 year, I will eat that cat. That's what your dog said. I don't know. Joe Meower. Thank you, Tammy.
Joe Meower.
Joe Meower.
Oh, yeah. Tammy there. She is our MC.
Ooh,
nice.
Tammy.
There you go.
Wow.
What's up, Tammy? So tell us a little bit about Tammy. Why did you pick her to be your MC?
Are you any relation to her?
She is my wife.
Wow, you guys had the same last name. I was like,
So that explains why you picked her to be your MC.
Well, that and she's got a lot of people skills that I don't, and a lot of marketing skills I don't. And
so away we go, Tammy the MC. Nice.
Well, yes. All right. So we have the MC. What about judges? Who do you have? Illustrious judges? I mean,
we certainly do. Our first judge is Megan Bruno. She was one of the founding members of our little group here in Thief River Falls.
Natalie would say that we don't talk about her because
why
Bruno.
Is that?
What? There's a song. Y'all don't know that song? We don't talk about Bruno. You two.
Oh, Encanto. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Maybe.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't talk about that judge. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Wow, that really went sour real fast.
Never mind. Moving
Let's
on.
restart that whole thing. Okay,
So Bruno's your first judge. That's amazing. We're definitely going to talk about him.
Bruno Mars is great. Congratulations.
No, Megan Bruno, not Bruno.
Megan Bruno. Sorry.
Yeah, she's our former treasurer and a founding member of our little group here. Our next judge is Andrew Kezar, making his second appearance. He was a judge at our Winter Whiskers competition back in 2020.
Nice.
He's a local barber that I actually share an alleyway with. And
Can you see him outside?
What's that?
Can you see him outside right now?
I can see his shop.
He's there. I see it. His building's still there. That's
Andy.
I mean,
Andy, come cut my hair.
Yeah, hurry up.
I'm laying in bed. Come cut my hair, Andy.
Does he come cut your hair in bed?
No.
That would
He's just right across the way.
Yeah.
All right. 1 second here. What's
All
going
right.
on?
Who's our third judge?
Sorry,
Joe Meower.
It is not Joe Meower.
Nope.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
We're getting an interview on Talking Beards.
You're putting on the Heartland Whiskerfest August 20th.
What else? You're from the Minnesota Beard Moustache Coalition.
Your name's Robert Edwards III.
I think I'm Robert Edwards the first.
Meower? Yeah.
I do not hate Joe Meower.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
Breaking news: Joe Meower. Not
Joe Meower safe. And Robert Edwards.
All right, our third judge is Nellie Kerr. She is a co-owner of the Rivers and Rails Brewery that just opened up here this summer.
Do they have good beers?
Oh, they have great beers.
What's your favorite one that they make there?
They had it was called a rye PA. It was an IPA, but it had a really, really strong rye flavor, and it was the first one they tapped out of. And I'm like, bring it back.
Ooh, I like rye. I like rye whiskeys. That's where I'm at. I don't do IPAs. What else do they have? What other kind of fun ones do they have?
Oh, it's always changing. They're always coming up with new flavors. I just stuck to the one flavor because I just like to find one beer and stick with it. But
how about the Joe Meower beer?
Cat Fancy's gonna have Joe Meower on the cover, drinking IPAs with rye.
I'll have to run that by them. Not sure what would be in the Joe Meower, but it's probably not good for anybody.
All right, so are you just going to run with these three judges, or you got some more?
We got two more.
Right.
We got Lindsay Gilbert. She is from. It is Razor Sharp by Lindsay. It's another barber. She's been in New Folden for about 12 years. Does a lot of great work. And our last judge is Dustin Jarshaw, who's actually one of Lindsay's clients. So we were kind of strapped for a judge, and Dustin wasn't sure if he wanted to compete. So I'm like, hey, I'll judge.
So he's got a cool beard, and so now he's going to be your judge.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you got to get your start somewhere judging. So here we go. Here's his first start of judging. you get that wild card and see, he's going to probably be a good judge because as long as he knows what to do, he doesn't know who anybody is. So he doesn't know that this person is a popular beard or whatever. He's just going to judge facial hair. So that's good to have that,
So tell us about the Friends of Floyd. What's that all about? How did you get hooked up with them? What's the story behind this?
Okay, well, Friends of Floyd is actually the charity group that my wife runs.
Okay.
She's also the MC, so she's got a vested interest in the success of this thing. So she's been pitching in a lot with marketing. So a few years back, a developer had approached our city to try to rezone a portion of a park, which is also our town square, and also our farmers market, and they were trying to rezone it for commercial purposes. So the townsfolk kind of stepped in and said, no, we're not doing that. This was zoned as a park. It's going to stay a park. But Friends of Floyd took it one step further and actually tried to, develop the park as a park. So they worked with the city council to try to make it, all right, well, if a developer comes in to develop this commercially, they need to put in a bathroom in the park. So now none of the developers want to touch it. But now we still need a bathroom in the park. It's a town square.
Yeah.
It's, our farmers market. So that's what our cause is there, is to try to, make improvements to this park.
When you have events down there, they just bring in porta johns and stuff. Is that the way they do it?
Yeah. I mean, that's where we have our annual car shows. We have our music in the park there. So local musicians go there and play. I think it's Thursday evenings during the summer. So it's a busy place. So, and to, put a drive-through for a Walgreens or whatever pharmacy was going to go there, it's kind of like a shame. I mean, it wasn't going to take all the park, but enough to where it's just kind of like, all right, come on.
Did they give you a general idea of what the cost would be to build an actual restroom facility on the property?
They're talking upwards of $100,000.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's going to be a long fundraiser.
So we better get a lot of people at this event so you guys can get some people out there with some shovels and start digging.
Yes. A bunch of competitors need to show up to the Heartland Whiskerfest and bring a shovel.
Yeah. We need to get this restroom built now.
I mean, Andrew Madsen's not here, but I hear he's really good at building restrooms and stuff. So you might want to just hit him up. I mean, he may just come build it for you.
Never know.
He might have already been starting his drive all the way up there because I hear it's a really far drive. It's going to take him a while.
No.
So $100,000 picnic shelter and restrooms.
Wow. Look at this Tammy Edwards. I mean, she really has a lot of information for us. She's the MC too. They're married, Aaron.
Oh, okay. Well, Joe Meower approves of a giant litter box. Or Michelle Emerson. So thank you, Michelle Emerson. So
but you do know that all that is a giant sandbox for the kids to play in. So it could be the Joe Meower commemorative sandbox.
There you go, Robert Edwards. That's what you need to work on.
Oh, geez.
And have a little plaque next to it.
Yeah, a little community litter box. I mean,
sandbox.
Same thing.
Free Tootsie Rolls.
Free Tootsie Rolls.
Nice. I'm a Tootsie Fruity person myself, but
there you go.
Once you build that litter box, there'll be plenty of free Tootsie Rolls in the litter box for you. So yeah, we've got.
Everyone loves this Joe Meower. Everyone keeps talking about it in the chat room.
Huge fan of Joe Meower.
Almond roaches for everyone, thanks to Joe Meower.
So, do you have anything scheduled for Friday and or Sunday to coexist or whatever with your event?
Nothing in particular. No, just a lot of work to be done.
Well, a lot of work, including Joe Meower is looking for royalties from tonight's episode. Just in case you were wondering.
There's the owner of the cat there.
Aaron Berg? What's up, Aaron Berg? Joe Meower is super famous tonight.
Wow.
So this is a super important question, Robert Edwards.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
beard camp still going to be a thing this year in Thief River Falls?
It is.
Oh my gosh. How do
What
people
is
get
this?
involved with beard camp?
That is actually not my show to run because it's not my property. So
Yeah, but it's still kind of happening with your event in some shape, form, or fashion, correct or no? Kind of? Not really?
yeah. It gets more for like accommodation kind of deal.
Right. It's
'cause,
an
yeah,
accommodation
we have
for people to come to your event, and this is a place for them to stay, no?
for those that are connected with the MBMC. Yeah.
Gotcha. So this is
Gotcha.
like an invite only top
Yeah,
secret.
yeah. It's well, it's not really top secret, but it's
Never
it's
mind. Bruno is basically beard camp. We're just not going to talk about it. Don't.
it's
Joe
just not
Meower
my,
is going to come and cut your eyes
Joe
out.
Meower will not be at beard camp, so don't even ask about it. It didn't happen. Never mind. There's no beard camp. So speaking of hotels and stuff, is there a place there within Thief River Falls for people to stay, like a hotel or something?
yes, there is. There is the America's Best Value Inn and Suites. We have the American. I think we also have a Quality Inn now.
Do you have any deals with any of these places, or you just know that these places are close and whatnot?
Those are three of the bigger ones in town. We also have a Comfort Inn.
So there is an adequate amount of stuff or places for you to stay up there in Thief River Falls.
Mm.
What is the cost or registration for this event? Even though I know this, but you can tell everyone.
The cost for each category is $15, all of which will go to our charity.
And spectator fee?
Nope. It's free to enter. And then after the competition, we have a couple of live music acts. We have the Jensen Sisters and the Blacklist.
Bruno. Ooh, the Black and Bruno Mars.
No Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is the MC. We already covered that.
No, not the MC. Judge number one.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Meower is going to get up there with her banjo. Just
meow, 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 meow.
That's why they don't. That's right. Good. You
Robert Edwards coming through.
The banjo. The third. Don't forget, Robert Edwards the third. That's why the cats never cut their nails, because they can pick the banjo really good.
The banjo.
Right?
Everybody knows cats are super good banjo players. All cats. Do you have any raffles or anything set up for Saturday?
We're originally gonna have what is it called, a chance auction where you pay $1 for a ticket and you can put it in whatever baskets you want. But we ran into some legal issues with the gambling licenses, so no to that. But there will be raffle tickets available for a quilt.
Okay, so you can still do the quilt thing. You just can't do all the things.
Right.
Okay.
Can you do a 50-50 raffle, since they kind of do those there all the time?
I don't really know. It's a little late in the game to really kind of add anything else.
Yeah.
Crazy when some of these states have strict rules on raffles and stuff like that. It really kind of makes it tricky.
Yeah.
I think Utah, they got to call it something else. I forgot what they were calling it, but they specifically made it a point to call it something else. So it's not a raffle.
Right. I mean, it's a chance auction, but
mm-hmm.
And then the not so PC version would be called a Chinese auction.
Yeah.
Which is highly.
Yeah.
We don't use that one.
That's what we all grew up knowing it as.
Right. But
yeah, I'm sure the name of it's changed, because I still see it and I hear it. I see it on flyers around town for different events and stuff like that. So, but
I think on Facebook you're supposed to call them waffles. Waffles. You can't call it a raffle, but you can call it a waffle. So
okay.
And apparently one of the raffle prizes was going to be a case of Fancy Feasts, but
they're just going to give it to Joe Meower because you knew he was going to win anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Basically, Joe Meower Yeah, he's the ringer up there in Minnesota, but that's just because Larry's not up there. So we'll let Joe Meower have that part of the country because Larry pretty well runs all the Southeast all by himself.
I see a shirt in the works here for your club with Joe Meower on it.
Don't give me any ideas.
Oh, I just did.
Larry. And then John Abraham says Larry Johnston for president. See, they know what's up. Everybody knows. So you got no raffles due to legality issues, but we got some judges. We got a cool venue. Is the venue going to be doing anything special for y'all that day?
It actually sounds like
anything like that.
What's that?
Any like drink specials or food specials or anything like that with the venue, or it's just
donut specials?
Kind of it. They will be having bingo going on next door, but
that's awesome.
Like
bingo and
at
beer
the same time. So between categories, folks can go and bingo it up.
Wow, I love bingo.
Like Scott said, and Scott always brings us up. Most importantly, where's the closest donut shop to your competition?
Oh, God. Hugo's grocery store.
Hugo's.
It's kind of hit or miss in the way they actually have donuts, but I do like the sour cream donuts. Joe Meower.
I just got sent this by an anonymous person.
That's
Joe Meower.
My nemesis. It ain't even about Aaron. It's about that cat.
I mean, my God.
He's actually a delightful cat. But
Scott, you have an autograph from the Jensen sisters. Did you know that?
What?
Did you know you have an autograph from the Jensen sisters?
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody got that for me. Who got that for me?
I don't remember. But
it was it was some competition. They were at it, and I said to whoever we interviewed, I'm like, "Oh, you better make sure you get me an autograph from them." Wow,
you're famous, Scott.
I'm famous. Joe Meower.
Joe Meower for president.
Did you? I don't know if you pulled this one up, but
yeah,
Joe Meower won't give up naming rights for Joe Meower shirts. He's tried. He's got MLB money I don't have. Well, that's all right. Well, that would be a fun jersey to make.
All right, so I can go out far enough. The weather in Thief River Falls that Saturday is going to be 76 and 55. That's amazing.
That's pretty nice.
That is super freaking nice. Oh my gosh. How do you feel about that, Scott Sikora? How do you feel about
I feel great. I don't know if everyone saw this, but Tammy posted this $2 raffle tickets for a chance to win a gorgeous wolf quilt or one of 3 $100 prizes. So that's what we're doing at this event.
Not sure how to put a picture up on here, but I sent you a picture of the quilt we got.
So. I got you. Stand by.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
This is great. Is it a picture of you and Joe Meower?
It might be. Here is me and Joe Meower. There we go. There's the quilt.
There's a wolf in the middle of it howling at the moon or howling at Joe Meower.
But that's a cool quilt. So that's the quilt that we were talking about for the $2 raffle tickets.
Yeah.
This is it. This is what you could win.
It's a nice quilt. A lot of work goes into those things too.
It's beautiful. I like it.
It does. Quilts are very labor intensive.
Now, I think you just sew it, Scott. I don't think.
No, shut up, Aaron. You don't know anything about quilts.
No one pushes a quilt out of their body. I don't think that's not that.
I don't think they make NASCARs out of quilts.
Maybe it's a C-section quilt. Maybe they didn't even have to push it out. It was just like birthed. You said it was labor intensive. I don't know.
You are correct, sir.
Freaking Robert Edwards. You're just making the whole show go off the rails. It's professional when you're not here, Robert. Not tonight. You're just running amok.
Yeah.
Joe Meower just kind of stepped in to really derail everything, but.
So what else we got going on, Robert? What do you got going on in your life up there?
Just living that dad life.
Right.
Trying to
You got
balance
2
my
kids?
just the one,
Just
two and
one?
a half year old.
Oh, that's where the 2 came from. A 2-year-old, 1 kid, not 2
No,
1-year-old
one
kids.
2-year-old.
See, I don't read really well, so like
He's
that's part
kind
of
of
the reason.
dyslexic.
A little bit. It's fine. I went to school in Kentucky, so you got to forgive
Roll
me.
Tide.
Roll Tide. Our football team was so bad, no one even liked Kentucky football. Everybody liked Alabama growing up. But Kentucky basketball, anyway,
Never heard of it.
that's all I got for you. If you have nothing else to add, Robert Edwards, I think that does it, right?
Yeah, we can wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go, everybody. Thank you, Robert Edwards. Everybody should go to Thief River Falls. Oh, hold on.
Whoa.
Oh,
Breaking
forgot about these
freaking
bad boys.
news.
What is this?
That's our little logo there.
Are those leather patches or are they?
Yeah, leather patches.
Dude, that's badass.
Yeah, these will be on sale at the event.
How much are those hats?
$20 a piece.
$20 a piece. There you go.
$20 a piece.
You should have led with that. Those things look cool.
Goats are out of control.
Well, you better make sure you post about 1,000 pictures of those hats because those are going to go fast, I think.
Well, I actually just got them in the other day, so.
Well, there you go.
I'm still scrambling to get everything else done. So.
Well, that was some good breaking news.
All the while trying to, be a dad.
Oh, to one 2-year-old. Not 2 1-year-olds, Scott.
to a 2-year-old, yes.
I'm not like
1 2-year-old.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So everybody go to Thief River Falls, August 20th for the Heartland Whiskerfest Beard and Mustache Competition. 8 categories, fabulous prizes, including some Honest Amish for first, second, and third, so everybody knows. But there you go. Hey, puppy.
Come here.
That was your one shot to be famous like Joe Meower, dog.
Come on. You can't.
Trying to it's not like Nico.
You can't let a cat show you. Come here. All right.
Here we go. Be the star of the show. Wow!
Wow!
He's all right.
All right. Ooh.
Look at that.
It's past her bedtime. She's not into it. Yeah, that was your one shot.
Come on, Dad.
All right, Robert Edwards III. We appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck with your event.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. You have a good night.
All right. See you later.
That was Robert Edwards III. He's
was
the third Robert Edwards in a long line of Robert Edwardses up there in Thief River Falls.
Whoa, what is this?
I don't
Breaking
know.
news?
Breaking news.
Joe Meower might make an appearance.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that Aaron left that till after Robert Edwards was off the screen because he was going to be pissed.
Pissed. He was so mad.
I remember him saying Joe Meower was not invited to his event. Gosh. He's like Scott Sikora. He goes to bed at 4:30 p.m. Yeah, Scott got up from a nap just to do this show, and he's going right back to bed.
That's his right.
Mm-hmm. What else we got, Scott?
We
got a couple minutes. You want to bring up the comp thing, or you just want to?
Well,
we
can. We can talk about comps.
Sure. We can. We ain't got to.
Well, we can because there's a big competition coming up in the next few months.
Oh my gosh. Does it look like this?
That is exactly what it looks like.
This is going to be the 2022 National Beard and Mustache Championships in Casper, Wyoming. Is that what you want to talk about, Scott Sikora?
That was exactly it. And in fact, we have a news story that we had uploaded like what feels now like months ago, which could be just maybe a month ago.
Yeah, could be.
But it stars one of our good friends, Mr. Brian T. Nelson of the Austin Facial Hair Club. And if you guys would like to check it out, we will play it for you right now. And then when we come back, we'll dive into the beard calendar. Go for it. And action.
You're waiting on me. My bad.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, because I was doing action.
And
Action.
Where is it?
Just send nudes at the pool.
Oh my gosh, did you delete it? Oh, here it is. Okay, action.
This year, Casper is set to host a national championship that may seem a little strange. Visit Casper is working in cooperation with the National Beard and Mustache Championship for their 2022 competition. The championship will be partnering with the annual Booze and Bacon Festival to bring in wild facial hair from all across the country. This competition is open for anyone to join. Even those without beards can participate in the crafted beard competition.
One of the more creative things and more interesting parts of the event are the craft categories. People will make beards out of, grasses or beer cans or pull tabs or flowers, or I could go on and on with anything you could imagine making a beard out of.
The championship will be held at the Ford Wyoming Center November 12th, and registration to compete is now open to the public.
I could just go on and on with. You could
grasses, beard tabs,
flowers.
Oh, just keep going on and on.
Brian T. Nelson, everyone.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested and you guys are having an event coming up, make sure you guys go to thebeardcalendar.com. As you can see here on the screen, down at the bottom right, there's that little green bubble there. If you have an event you want to submit, click on that. Or if you have a question, Aaron will answer. Aaron's in charge of this thing, so this is his thing. And you know what this reminded me of? We never talked about Honest Amish.
We didn't. You should use Honest Amish. You can get 15% off your order.
Yeah. We'll do that on the way out.
Yeah, we'll do that on the way out. We'll do the exit. So I actually added a competition on here about 5 minutes before the show for next year. So I've already got stuff filling out for next year. So if you have an event and you already know the date, let me know and I'll get it on there. And I can just put a to be determined thing before your event page, because I did the same thing for Crystal Davis yesterday, day before. I don't know, I've kind of lost track of time, but September 24th will be the Modesto competition. So it's on the calendar. There's just no event page for it. So there's stuff on here everywhere. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, so coming up this weekend, Sacramento, California, the 10th annual Northern California Mustache and Beard Competition, which is at the California Automobile Museum. Like we said, make sure you go check out last week's episode with Justin Vorhauer. He talked a lot about the event and all the cool things. It really does sound like an amazing event. There you go. But yeah, if you guys get a chance and you're in the Sacramento area, please go check this event out. It's one of the premier events that happen in the beard community every year. So it's definitely a cool one. On the 20th, is we just heard from Robert Edwards III, the Thief River Falls, Minnesota Bearded Heartland Whiskerfest at the Eagles Lounge. So if you guys happen to be in way northern Minnesota,
way up there,
like virtually Canada or the North Pole, that's a good one.
Even past Andrew, like even further north than that. But then the same day, we'll have the Ardmore, Oklahoma. It's the Bearded Sinners Beard and Mustache Audio and Car Show. This is the Bearded Sinners National Meetup. It'll be in Ardmore, Oklahoma. We don't have anything official. I was hoping to have something official booked for now, but the plan is to have one of the people from that event next week on Talking Beards going back. I will probably not be on next week's episode of Talking Beards because Natalie and I will be in the hospital getting ready for her big Wednesday morning procedure for her kidney stuff. So it'll be Scott and someone. I'm going to say Monty, even though I haven't even had a conversation with him, but Monty's always up for it. So Monty will probably do it. I don't know. But
I mean, there's plenty of wonderful people that would be great co-hosts for the evening.
It'll be Scott and someone, and probably someone from the Ardmore event. Probably.
But if not, it may just be me and a cast of a bunch of different co-hosts.
Yeah, because I know I'll be able to at least hop on for a little bit with my phone.
Are you a rabbit?
I could be. You don't know. You don't know my life. But then the big one coming up for this month in Rugby, UK, the 5th annual British Beard and Mustache Championships. Oh, we'll be over there for a week, and I will do my best to take a bazillion pictures and interview some people and be productive. I will try.
You will try.
I will try. I can probably take pictures real good. I'll try to get some interviewee things going on, but that's it. That's all we got going on. Yeah, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you for watching Talking Beards tonight. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see y'all in Sacramento next weekend if you'll be there. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, and I am Scott Sikora. You can find out more information about the show by going to talkingbeards.com. Don't forget, if you go to honestamish.com, use promo code talkingbeards and you'll get 15% off your order. Free shipping on orders over $35.
Gosh, perfect.
We don't get paid to do these ads. We just do them because we really like this stuff a lot. Oh, and Aaron works for them too, but
yeah, but we started doing that beforehand.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, I mean, just to go to show you guys like how much we believe in the Honest Amish products. I mean, we've been pimping their stuff for years, and we've pimping it. And
I believe in it so much, I quit my job to work for it. That's how much I believe in it.
I believe in it that much too, but
I should also quit your job.
I should too, and come work for Honest Amish. Make it happen.
I'm trying.
Okay, good.
We're always hiring in the kitchen, so you can move back to Greenville and come work in the kitchen.
This is you telling me about working in the kitchen.
Poor Scott. All right, well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. You have a great evening, no matter where you are in the world. Have a good night. Goodbye.
Goodbye.